Hey, it's Jeff here. Welcome to NEBR, New England Beer Reviews. Today from Clown Shoes of Massachusetts, I am reviewing their Russian Imperial Stout. Their Blaecorn Unidragon has an alcohol by volume of 12.5% ABV. And I gotta tell you, I got this at a bargain. Take a look at that price tag there and there. I have a local grocery store, you see, that sells a moderately nice collection of craft beer, but if it's not moving, they knock them down, they clear them out. And this was dated May of 2016. However, it's a Russian Imperial Stout, 12.5% ABV, and it is still really good. I had one already because I picked up more than one of these at this price. Normally this is like an $8 to $10 bottle, so I got it for $3.99, a few of these for $3.99. And Russian Imperial Stout, one of my favorite styles. It's a rainy day today, a raw rainy day, so good beer for a day like today. And so that's what this is. I'm looking forward to talking about it. Also going to dedicate this to a friend of mine named Chris, who lives in Massachusetts. He says car instead of car, because he sent a little note out to me and a bunch of our colleagues today, thanking us for supporting him in a recent issue he had at work. And we're very happy to support him in that. I'm not going to get into any details, but I promised him I would do my next beer review, a Massachusetts brewery, in his honor. So there you go. If you're watching, Chris, I promised, and I held my promise. So you can take a look at the cap here, if you'd like. He likes to watch my reviews. I do know he watches them from time to time. So he likes to critique them. So I'm going to have to be really kind of over the top. How's that sound? Over the top. So in order to drink an Imperial Russian Stout, it's good to drink one of those in a tulip glass. And that's what I have here. I picked up this tulip glass at a Dollar Tree store, and for $1. And I use it for a lot of my Russian Imperial Stouts. And so I'm going to pour this into this glass and talk about the beer a little bit. All right, give it a pour. Not all the way. In order to get a really good impression of what the beer is like, it's good to leave a little bit of room at the top so you can let the head kind of move around. You can shake it up and let it kind of go out into the air and so on. So anyway, okay, over the top enough for you? Okay, let's take a look at this beer right now. Well, you can see that it is mostly dark brown. Although this room is never overly bright, I should get some spotlights. It might show up better, but anyway, it's dark brown. It looks almost black. I'm sure it looks almost black on the screen. And it's got this tan, soft, foamy head up top, as you can see, which will probably hang about for a little while. So it looks like a Russian Imperial Stout should. Maybe not as black as they would be, but it's still really darn dark. Let's check out the aroma on this. And this is, as I said, 11 months old. 12%, 12.5%. But it feels pretty darn fresh almost. And I mean, you can still pick up a really vibrant, dark, roasted malt character on this, and a sweet character on this. And I'm picking up a kind of almost kind of an earthy sensation, not a hoppy sensation. I'm picking up just a hint of booze, not a lot of that, but there's just this touch of alcohol on the nose and the background. But it's mostly roasted dark malt, maybe even a hint of vanilla on this. Almost in the background there a little bit, yeah. And dark, deep, melted caramel kind of. Sweet roasted malt characters. So, I mean, that's what I'm getting. Let's check out the taste and the body. Ooh, yeah. Nice beer, nice beer. I mean, for 11 months old, you wouldn't know it. I mean, you might. I didn't have one 11 months ago. So I don't really have anything to compare it to, but this really tastes like it's pretty fresh. And Imperial Russian Stouts, or Russian Imperial Stouts, can put them in your cellar for years. I mean, they can sit out there for 3-4 years. And my guess is that the store, when they put all these on clearance, they were just looking at the date, says, oh, it's 11 months old. That's probably past date. It's not selling very well. So let's put them out and just knock them down for $3.99. Not really realizing that this type of beer is the type of beer that can last a lot longer than, you know, a few months, like the average beer. So, to the taste. I'm picking up more of a booze note in the taste than I got on the nose, a little more alcohol there. But it tends to be more bitter. Maybe it's just the alcohol bite, a warming of the alcohol. And but it's got this bite, this bitter bite at the end. I think it's more of an alcohol-induced bitter bite as opposed to a hop-induced bitter bite. And I'm getting the dark roasted malts, this vanilla kind of, almost like chocolate vanilla character in there, more like a dark chocolate, but not really vibrant in the chocolate area or the vanilla area. But I noticed that kind of sweetness that accompanies those two types of favorite sweeteners, vanilla and chocolate. Body is medium to full, decent body, creamy and smooth, very smooth body. But I don't know whether this is the alcohol that's just kind of reacting. It almost gives it a sort of an acidic kind of astringent character in there as well. That, again, this might just be the remnants of the alcohol that's playing up in the flavor more so than I got on the nose. Yeah. So, I mean, if you can find this, if you can find it at $3.99, I'd scoop it up. But if you can find it now, even though it's still 11 months old, because that's when they put it out around New England and everywhere else that Clown Shoes is in the market, it's still good even after all this time. So I would recommend it. It's a decent, if you like Russian Imperial Stouts. I happen to like that style. It's a favorite of mine. So 2 thumbs up on this one. It's a really decent beer, even at the age it's at. So that'll do it for now. This is Clown Shoes, Blaecorn Unidragon, Russian Imperial Stout. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you again next time.